Hey guys, it's Freeze. Welcome back to the channel. So this is pretty much one of the first ever Q&A things where I'm just focusing on cars and nothing else. And also the questions and answers part is cars only, whether it's real life cars, video game cars, diecast cars. First cars countdown special B-Day live number 1. What I mean by that is it's going to be the live stream in this live series for the Cars Countdown live stream series to my birthday. So yeah, I do have quite a few cars over here in this area, as you can tell. Everything back there is not really stuff to focus on too much. So yeah, these mini GT cars that I'm showing have already been opened, so I thought I'd just show them from the box, without actually having the car all the way outside of the box, kind of thing. Because technically, the picture of what the box shows is pretty much what the car will be like when you take it out of the travel box thing. This is the Ford GT Mark II race car. This is the 2020 Ford Mustang Shelby GT500, and the Bentley Flying Spur. Now, the actual diecast car itself is in that travel box thing, but I've already shown them multiple times, so may or may not really need to see them again. Tarmac Works Mustang GT4. There's a Hot Wheels Premium. It's the C-Class touring car. This is not the Super Chase, but it's the regular version of the Super Chase from the third mix of Matchbox cars from this year in blue. This is probably my favorite mainline color of the Bronco from Matchbox. And given the fact that Hot Wheels has made a new Bronco in blue as well, but with much bigger tires and can't really go down the track, I'd say that one's better. Koenigsegg Chimera in the gray color. That's way more gray than silver. I almost called it a silver gray, but no, that's more gray. Here's the Audi RS e-tron GT. The 1965 Ford C900 shell truck. 2019 Jeep Renegade in the newest color, which is light or sky blue. The dark blue Alfa Romeo Giulia sedan. Now, I do want to mention something really quickly before I go into showing more cars, is that I went to car dealerships today, and yeah, I saw 3 to 5 Pikes Peak Hillclimb Porsche cars. They were pretty much all different versions of a 911, which was really cool. So yeah. Unfortunately, since 3 of the 4 were getting worked on, I wasn't able to see all of them with the tires and wheels on for the actual, ready to get race kind of stuff just yet. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting to see a hill climb car. In fact, the last time I went to that Porsche dealership on my actual birthday, they let me sit in the driver's seat of a hill climb car, which was a Cayman, I believe. Not a 911, but a Cayman GT4 hill climb car. It was really cool. This year, if that somehow happens, that would be interesting. Plymouth Superbird. Yep, that's what this one is. from the Race Team 5-pack. Another car from the Race Team 5-pack, 67 Camaro. Another thing that I want to mention is David from Twice Diecast. I really did like your hidden diecast episodes of cars that you could find at dealerships and other places that are not, like Walmart, Target, King Supers, those kind of stores. Another car from the Race Team 5-pack, Ford Lightning. Now, speaking of this Ford Lightning truck, not this Race Team one, but just this truck in general, Matchbox, you have to wait till, I want to say, mix 4 or 5, and that's when the new release of this Ford Lightning F-150 comes out this year. Not Hot Wheels, but Matchbox. Luckily, I have a Matchbox version, so I can compare the two and see which one is better. When the newer version does come out later on this year. Probably not till July, August, or September. Probably August or September, because I think I've already seen the Mix 4 car. So yeah, the new Ford Lightning comes out in Mix 5 for Matchbox this year. So that's probably not till August or September then. Premium Porsche 911 in this nice light blue color. See, if I had a better storage solution for my cars and like a better way to display them, so that way I don't have to open the premium ones I get, then I'm down for it. I mean, because what I have my car stored in is this thing right here, which you can't see, but it says collector cars. And it's just a double-sided clear storage container, and it holds 46 cars in total, 23 on both sides. So yeah, that's really cool. Yep. And also, this Saturday, I'm going to be doing a pig hunting video from Colorado Diecast. It hopefully is this Saturday. If not, then it's probably going to happen either on or after my actual birthday this year. BMW 3 Series touring car from the Mix 3. Now, this one was not in the Race Team pack, but it's from the Retro Racers from the H case. It's the Shelby Cobra 427 SC. Now, I know that there's some collectors who have to go after every single Race Team casting from Hot Wheels. I am not one of those collectors that has to have every single Hot Wheels Race Team car, because I'm not a fan of the fantasy ones. So the only reason that I even get the 5-pack is because those cars, it may be a while before those are even released as a single version, or they released them a long time ago as a single version from Race Team livery. I don't know. This is not the Super, but it's just the regular of the C8 Stingray. And comparing this one to the red, black, and I want to say Matchbox may or may not have made a blue color of this one. I'd say this one looks better than the Matchbox ones. Now, unfortunately, Hot Wheels has not made this car yet. This is the Aventador SVJ in a really nice red color from Mini GT. Thanks to me getting it from Colorado Diecast a few months or so ago. And here's the thing about that store that I don't think almost anyone has mentioned. They always are getting new products in every single day. However, the only way to check to see if they have those new products that you're looking for in specific, go to their Facebook page. And also, when I asked them if I could make a YouTube video the first ever time I visited them, they said yes. Or whenever that time was when I wanted to make a YouTube video in their store, they said yes. And surprisingly, they're planning on making their own YouTube channel, actually. Now, here's the thing. I have not seen Colorado Diecast official YouTube channel yet. Jeep Cherokee from 1995. Nice green color. Not so great headlight details, I will say. Auto World Chevy Suburban in a nice blue color. The hood does open, so you can see the engine, but not really that much of the engine though. That's the only opening part for this truck SUV thing. What I mean by truck SUV is that looks like a truck or an SUV. It's really hard to tell from that year, but if you want to call it a truck, that's fine, because actually Auto World called it a muscle truck from the card before I actually opened it. So in terms, this one's a truck version, a muscle truck version of the Suburban. And then 20 plus something years later, it's now an SUV. 47 Chevrolet Fleetline. And surprisingly, I'm not sure how long it took Hot Wheels to remake this car, but I actually have an older version of this in green in my collection somewhere. I'm not sure where though. Yep. Here's the Opel Cadet Coupe. Taillight details, but no headlight details, surprisingly. Here's another Opel car, but this is the Calibra GTM, which is the German touring series for race cars. And before, like, I'm not sure when in the 2000s or 2010s, but they had cars that weren't even German made in the GTM series. And a few years later on after that, it's now only German cars. It's just Audi, BMW, and Mercedes-Benz. Those are the three car companies in GTM. So in turn, Germany wins every single race because all the cars are made in Germany. So yeah. This is the moving parts Mazda MX-30. I was hoping to get the 75 Range Rover from this moving parts series, but couldn't get it just yet. So hopefully sometime this week or weekend, before my birthday, you can finally get that moving parts one. It's in a nice yellow color. I mean, I'm not the hugest Range Rover fan, but, you know, there's certain moving parts cars here and there that I would like to have in my collection. Newest color version of the F1 GTR in a nice silver color with some orange as well. No taillight details for this one, surprisingly. This is the 1936 Ford Coupe. Surprisingly, it almost didn't say what it was, but on this thing right here, that's what it is. It's the 36 Ford Coupe. Now, don't get this one mixed up with the 33 or 32 from, like, a mix from last year's Matchbox cars. Next up, we have probably my favorite color version of the older Porsche 935 is this nice dark blue one. Now, I know Honest Diecast is a huge Porsche fan. So, yeah. Had to mention his channel name when I showed that Porsche. Here's another one, the 918 Spider Coupe. I actually did see this one today at the Porsche dealership. Surprisingly, that one just always seems to be there. 2017 Ford GT from Hot Wheels in the newest color version. Now, I'm not understanding why they made a second color version of this one in blue, because the first one they made a few years ago was in a darker blue, and that one just looked really good. So I'd say this is probably my second or third favorite color version of the Ford GT, the 2017 one from Hot Wheels. And I'd probably save one of my favorites for this live stream of the Countdown series to my birthday for last, the Tarmac Works Pagani Huayra BC. Now in terms, this has the most horsepower out of any road-going Pagani Huayra, 740 from a Mercedes-Benz V12 engine. So yeah, now's the time to ask questions about cars. They don't have to be ones I showed. They could be about cars in general of any sort. But if there are no questions, I will just end the live. So yeah, if I see questions, I will answer them. Someone's here. I'm not sure if they have any questions or not. Well, it looks like they left, and that's totally fine. Because, depending on what the time is for people, they may or may not be in the middle of dinner. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining this live. I'm not sure when the next live for this countdown live stream cars thing to my B-Day will be, but I will let you know when it is in a video. Bye, everyone, and have a great rest of your week.